Good morning. We're going to do a couple game. It's called the Fun 100 Question Game.
Oh, nice. Are you nervous? You're scratching.
Yeah. So, we're going to start it off. These are just fun, easy questions, not anything that you have to remember back to when you first met me, which was only a couple years ago, so that shouldn't be that difficult. But we're not going to do that anyway. We're going to do some fun. This is from Spark People. I got my brand new, just showing off my brand new laptop. I love it.
I disappeared.
Kevin let me get that for Christmas. Thanks, Kevin.
Happy Merry Christmas.
So that's exciting. So, Kevin, I'm going to ask you a couple of questions. You just answer
Okay.
from what the first thing that comes in your brain is, okay? So, what was your last beverage?
My last beverage was some coffee from the holiday station. Free in the Thanksgiving Day paper. It was great.
Yes, that was mine as well. Kevin woke me up with it, and it really wasn't too bad. That holiday Colombian, you said?
Yeah.
I didn't think it was that bad at all, so I think we might end up buying that
You
again.
can doctor almost any kind of coffee with the right Tarani and a little bit of milk.
But don't tell everybody my secrets.
Oh,
You talk about my chocolate. Okay, number 2. What was your last phone call?
My last phone call.
Where someone actually rang your phone? Because nowadays it's all text messages, really. But
yeah,
do you remember when someone last called you?
Yeah, my last phone call was, get ready for the healthcare initiative changeover and get that all done. I was like, oh, do I have to listen to this? So I hung up.
I don't think robocalls count. What was your last personal phone call?
Oh, my last personal phone call.
Like from a person you knew?
Well, from my wife called me. Was it last night, I think?
I did? Oh, yeah.
On the way home. It's great.
To set our plans for Friday night.
Yes.
It was boring.
Oh, no. It wasn't boring. It was very entertaining.
Oh. Okay, well, that's good. My last phone call was this morning. I called Gideon to find out that he wants to come home from his dad's before he even gets to go to the Thanksgiving celebration over at his
Uncle Rick.
uncle and auntie and see Emily. And so I'm trying to encourage him to at least go and enjoy that for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. I think he's got a video game or something that he's dying to get home to or something.
Oh, could be.
It's got to be.
It's his birthday tomorrow, so.
Well, okay, but you want to be here for your birthday on Sunday for sure, because you think you might get another little present, which, really, he's just getting some
I told him I made a
cheaps.
brownie for him, but I flushed it, but he didn't really want it.
Anyway, so, but I can't imagine that's why he wants to rush home. Plus, he'd still get it no matter what.
Right.
I don't know.
Okay.
You don't got no ideas?
No ideas for what?
Because he ain't got a video game that he bought. Gabe does. But Gabe's not rushing home.
Well, he got a computer. I don't even know what kind of game you can put on that.
Yeah, none. I don't know what he's doing on that computer.
Well,
Please, Lord, it be something good.
It's all good.
Okay, what was your
and legal.
what was your last text message?
My last text message that I made,
I don't know if it's that you made, just what was your last text message. So like my very last one, if I look at my phone.
I'm sure my last one was from you right before you called me. But my last one I sent to you was regarding the Mountain Dews at the holiday.
Oh yeah, that's smart. Yeah, then that would be my text too. Kevin texting me, asking me, or telling me that he got redeemed a few coupons at the holiday. Got a few Mountain Dews for
the boys.
The boys. We stocked up and we hid them. So we'll see how long that lasts. Okay, what was your last song you listened to?
The last song I listened to.
Oh, this one should be pretty easy because I listened to it with you. This is kind of boring because we both text each other and call each other and each other's answer. This is kind of boring.
What? No, but we were talking about baseball stuff and that my mom had dedicated a song to me back in the day when she first heard it because it was The Greatest by Kenny Rogers.
The Greatest by Kenny Rogers.
Yeah, because Mom always, when she heard that, because I was always out trying to practice my baseball when I was a kid, and so she thought that reminded her of me and what because I always thought I was good.
What a sweet little memory. And that is a good song. I've not heard it before by Kenny Rogers. I keep wanting to say Kenny Loggins. So yeah, I have not heard that before. So we played that just a few minutes before we did this, and it was a sweet song. Made Kevin tear up a little bit. Don't tell anybody. Okay, what was the last time you cried? Oh, this morning.
Oh, I didn't cry. There was no official tears.
Oh, okay. So when was the last time you actually dropped a teardrop?
Oh, it was last night after we made love. No.
We didn't do it last night. Don't listen to that.
We do it every night.
Oh, we did do it last night.
Yes, we
did.
did.
I totally thought we did it. No, we didn't. Sorry, Mom. We don't do that kind of stuff.
We did it. Well, I did. I don't know if
Okay,
you were
anyway.
really
When was the last time you cried? Let's keep this PG. Family watching.
I don't know. I have to think.
We cry all the time. So for us to be thinking, like, when was the last time, it's difficult because I know I cried not too long ago, but I can't remember what it was over. That's how significant it is, because I just cry all the time. What about you, Kevin?
Well, I hope I'm not making you cry all the time.
That's why.
Oh, no. That's it. Yeah. There's plenty of reasons for her to cry.
But it's nice that I have a sensitive man that will cry, too. Oh. Not just me in this relationship.
I'm not sensitive.
Okay. Moving on. Number 6. Have you ever dated someone twice? Now, this might be hard to think back to. And dated, I think, means casual. It doesn't mean like you were in a relationship and went on 2 dates, because that would not be dating. Dating is like you saw somebody, you met somebody, went on the first date, decided to go on another date. At least that's my interpretation, everybody. So sorry if I got that wrong.
So when you took a break and then you had some people in between and then you went back to that person?
Or you just decided that it was good enough to go on a second date.
Well, I don't know.
And don't name names. We don't want to know the names of these people.
Well, I went on several dates with you, my dear.
Yeah, and then he married me, so...
Right, so that's how we're doing that. But yeah, it's happened a few times.
Yeah, this is kind of a dumb question.
Right.
I've had dates where I went on the first date, and then I decided based on that I wasn't going on a second date. But if I never had a second date, then I suppose I wouldn't be married 3 times.
Originally, she said, I want to go see Kevin again. No.
Well, we knew on the first date that we were going to get married. Well, I didn't really know, but he said, that's it, I'm done. And I was like, okay. So.
She didn't believe me, but I had it all figured out already.
So, yeah, then we just got married.
From where she was living to where, well, if you lived here, it's about the same distance to work from where you're living currently. So, I can't believe you thought all about that. I said, oh, yeah, I put it all together.
Have you ever been cheated on? In this day and age, unfortunately, we have. We both have been cheated on. We won't name names. Don't worry, your secret is safe. Oh, wait, have you been cheated on? Maybe you haven't. He did the cheating.
What? Me? Never. I'm innocent.
Maybe he didn't. I don't know. You know, there's 3 sides to every story. There's his side, her side, and then reality. So maybe he didn't.
Okay.
Alternative facts, right? That's what that's called. But yeah. Moving on. Have you ever kissed someone and regretted it?
Damn it, I should have did that.
Yeah, I regret that he did that on camera, because I told him before we started, we ain't doing that. Anyway, anyone else? Let me think. Back to my long recesses of all my dating history.
Let's see. Kiss someone and regretted it. I always meant them all.
I'm going to say my first one, probably, because I was dying to get it done, because everybody seemed to be doing it, and I don't think I really even knew the guy that well, and I just wanted to experience what the hubbub was about, so I tried it, and then instantly I was like, well, I don't want to do that again. God, that was so gross. I think I was in 7th grade, 8th grade, before I was like 14. And I remember I was on my way to a youth group party with church. And this guy was a little bit older, obviously. And I don't know if it was just me and him. But all I remember is the guy. And he wasn't that good looking. He wasn't really into talking to me about my likes and dislikes. Right. That would have been probably a first date and a last date. And then he kissed me. And I just remember when I went
Butterflies and tingles.
No. No, I did not like it. And then I went into that youth group party and I was trying to drink a pop. And in the pop, there were ice cubes. And I just remember attributing that kiss to icky ice cubes. Like, that's how wet and icky the tongue was. Because he gave me tongue.
Ooh, that was nice. At least he wasn't holding back.
I think we didn't know how to kiss back in 7th grade. So we were just like, blah. What about you?
Me?
Did you ever regret any of your kisses? No, you always wanted it and wanted more.
That's right. I'm greedy. Give me more kisses.
Oh. Okay, next question. Have you ever lost someone special? Let's not get too deep, Kevin. Because I don't want to make you cry on camera.
Oh, no. Yeah. It's been a few, yeah. Unfortunately, too many.
Yes, I've never lost someone to death special, but I've lost special people in my life because their road and their journey was meant to move on away from me. Kevin, unfortunately, had both that circumstance as well as a death. That's sad.
Well, my dad's pretty significant too.
Oh my gosh, I don't think we were talking about, well, okay, maybe they are. See, I totally took that question in a different way. I'm thinking romantic, and he's thinking like family. So yeah, I've lost plenty of special people.
Right.
Oh, see, I totally took woman thinking, man thinking. Okay, have you ever been depressed?
Yeah.
I think we both have. Okay, it comes and goes like a roller coaster, up and down.
We just want to keep that over 50% less on the depression side. That'll be at least 51% happy, right?
Well, even, I don't know.
That's right.
Have you ever been drunk and threw up?
No.
Kevin has never been drunk. He is in his 40s, and he's been such a wonderful example, wonderful role model. He's had a drink before, but never more than a few to make him be drunk.
Nope, I never did more than 2. It's like, that's it. I don't want to be like my dad. It was just too scary when he was a drunk.
Oh, getting deep.
Getting deep. He's angry. He was a very angry drunk.
And he didn't want to find out if he was going to be angry or happy.
I have enough anger issues without adding alcohol.
I think, though, from what I know of you, Kevin, I think if you did drink a lot and you did become drunk, I'm kind of guessing you'd be more happy, fun. Unless the Vikings game was on, then watch out!
That's right. Everyone's a dumb bitch then.
Inside joke. I personally have been drunk and threw up, yes. In fact, long ago, my sister Carla, whom I love with all my heart, she was a little bit older than I, and I won't give any ages, but she had introduced me to what they called the screwdriver. And I drank several of those because I didn't mind the orange juice, and then I started walking crazy, and then I got sick, and of course I threw up. And I don't think to this day, this was more than a few years ago, I will never drink another screwdriver again.
Oh, they're delicious. You got some orange juice and vodka? Isn't that wonderful?
No.
That's my sister Lisa's yum yum.
Yum yum. In the orange, with the orange?
Well,
she just likes vodka.
The vodka. So right now I think she's doing like some kind of blue crap in there. Blue raspberry or something. I don't know. You sampled her drink, I thought, one time. You thought it was...
All I remember is her homemade wine.
I thought you tried a drink of hers at the bar. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. I think it was an energy drink.
Yeah, energy.
Yeah,
kind of
gross. I don't know why people do that. But it tasted okay. But what was I going to say about that? I do like vodka with cranberry in it. Or something else. Just never orange juice.
What was I getting you that you wanted?
There's cranberry and or sometimes cherry, like a cherry.
You like the UV. The UV.
Oh yeah, UV. Yeah.
The UV cherry stuff.
Is that a vodka?
Yeah.
UV is vodka.
Yep, UV is vodka.
Because I drink all the time, I should know all that, right?
Yeah, that and 7-Up or something you put in there, right? So you kind of have a cherry 7-Up vodka.
Yeah, I like that. And then put real cherries in it, and I'm set.
That's it.
Gives me something to do. Okay, well, this is getting to be a little bit longer than I thought we'd be on. So we'll just finish up and do a couple more questions, if that's okay with you.
Okay, let's do this.
Okay, thanks for being such a good sport. This last year, 2017, I'm still on 16. This year, did you make a new friend?
Well, if you count on the softball team, I think. They were some new people. I just went up there and said, hey, you guys could use a pitcher and I can pitch. So that seemed to be a good combination. I think the guys enjoyed winning a few games we won versus the one they had won before I started. But we did lose our share. But we did beat one of the best teams, actually the best team. So
Yeah, that was exciting.
We beat them by one
The
run.
number one in the league, is it
number
called?
One
softball league.
Yep, we took them down. They weren't happy.
Yeah, that was exciting to be a part of. I wasn't thinking it was going to happen. Then all of a sudden it did, and I was like, "Is this a game over?"
And that was like one of the first games I actually pitched a whole game in a really long time, because the previous team I played for, they like to do split where they pitch a half a game with Pat, and I would come in, or I'd start.
He said a name. Yes, sorry,
Pat.
We don't know who that is.
Well, right. What's that bad? You're not supposed to say names?
Well, I just don't want no one to get mad at us.
Oh, well, Pat, I don't even know if he's on Facebook, so he's older. But yeah, it was nice, and I beat that team who always gives us trouble. But we got some instant cred, because that team that I played for this year, they only had one game, and then they come in, they were like 1-8 or something. They come in and knock off a team that was 8-0, was not expected, and like people were like shocked. We beat them by 1, and they go, "What?"
What?
So instant cred, and everyone was excited on the team. So I think I made some friends that day.
Yes, Kevin had the balls. He wanted to play softball this year, and he wasn't sure who was needing teammates, so he just walked on down to the ballpark and said, "Hey, it looks like you could use some help. I can pitch. What you think?" They took him, and then I think they did real well. But yep. You've heard from the horse himself.
He played 8 years prior to that, only hit 1 home run, and then this year I hit 3 home runs.
Yeah, Kevin hit a home run.
Hit 3 this
Three
year.
this
2
year.
one night, and we played against my old team, and I hit a home run against them, and Tony was like, "What?" So, you guys are like, "You can hit home runs?" I said, "Well, it's possible." For 42, you wouldn't think, but now I'm 43, so maybe I'll do better next year. I was asked to come back and play. So
he's naming his age and everything. You're brave.
It's not hard to do with Facebook. Yeah, it's like 1974 minus 217. That's what 2017. Let's see. Yeah.
Yes, Kevin here is the social butterfly between the both of us. I have made no friends this year and don't intend to.
What?
Okay.
No.
Next question.
You're so friendly.
This year.
At work, you must have made a friend. I thought you had new people helping you out at the front desk and stuff.
I think I make acquaintances. I don't think anyone comes out with me after work and whatever.
You girls all go out and do stuff.
Oh my gosh, we did it one time. And if I was going to say that would be Stephanie, yes. And I would call her my work friend most definitely.
So.
Man, maybe I'm insulting people left and right.
Don't sell yourself short.
Okay, anyway. So, this year have you fallen out of love, Kevin?
Not with my wife. Fell more in love. Out of love. No, I think it's about the same.
This year. No. Okay, yeah, we've not fallen out of love. Okay, woohoo. Have you laughed until you cried?
I would say I've been happy and joyful enough to where I laughed till I cried. I don't know.
Kevin makes me laugh till I cry all the time. Not in a bad way. I think it's more in he's so dang funny, and then tears of laughter.
I'll do it right now.
Okay. Well, this is dumb. Kissed anyone on your Facebook friends list? That'd be a big no. And if you say yes.
Yes, I have.
Well, okay, I'm on your friends list. You kiss my mom. She's on my friends list.
She kisses me.
Wait, you guys kiss on the cheek, though. That's what I'm talking about, right?
No.
Don't be doing that to my mom. She's going to kill you. She watches this.
Kiss your mom.
She will watch this.
I haven't been
okay, anyway, next question.
Well,
this year, have you found out someone was talking about you?
I like your mom a lot. We lock it up.
Have you found out anyone's talking about you this last year?
Everyone's talking about me. They're all bored in their life, so yeah, let's talk about Kevin.
Like, talk about you in a good way?
Oh, I'm sure it's all great.
I think Kevin's name is the topic of many conversations in his friend and family group. And most of the time, I think it's probably negative.
Oh, I would say no.
Maybe sometimes positive if you're talking about me and my family. And I'm not trying to call out anything, because I think in every family, it seems to be, we all talk about each other from time to time. Right?
Sure.
And so maybe his name did get dropped a few times this year.
Name drop.
Yeah. I don't know if I thought anyone was talking about me, except for maybe his family. And hopefully it was all good things.
Oh, it's always sweet. Dominique is so wonderful. That's all they ever say. They're all like shocked how wonderful you are.
Wow. If I just don't smile, then I have a pretty mean, resting bee face.
Oh,
so
no.
I'm sure I get talked about a lot because of that. Misunderstanding.
She means by bee face means beautiful. Beautiful face. See how beautiful. It's nice. Oh, you're so cute.
Isn't that weird how you, like, in the camera, you're, like, closer than you are in real life? Okay, well, I think that's about it. I hope you guys had fun with us. We're going on 20 minutes, which is way too long. So, thanks for hanging out with us on Saturday morning before we start our day. It's 11:32, and Gideon wants us to come now.
What? No, already. Poor Gideon.
Okay, so have a good day. Thanks for playing.
Yay.
It didn't stop. Oh, God. Oh, shit. Kevin, don't do that.